Hello, my name is Tom, and today I want to tell you the story of my life. How I went from being a poor boy in a small village to becoming the owner of my own bakery. It wasn't an easy journey, but I hope that by sharing it with you, it will inspire others who feel like life is too difficult. I was born into a very poor family. We lived in a small house, barely big enough for all of us. My parents worked hard, but no matter what they did, it was never enough. My father was a farmer, but the land was not good, and we didn't get much from it. My mother worked as a cleaner in town, but her job didn't pay much either. I had 3 younger brothers and sisters, and as the oldest, I felt responsible for helping them. We never had enough food, and I remember many nights going to bed hungry. My clothes were old and worn out, and I had to wear the same shoes until they had holes in them. Even though life was tough, my parents always taught me to work hard and never give up. They didn't have much education, but they believed that with hard work, we could make things better. When I finished school, I knew I couldn't go on to higher education like some of the other kids. My family simply couldn't afford it. So, I decided to find a job to help support my family. But it wasn't easy. In our village, there weren't many jobs, and when I went to the nearby town, most people didn't want to hire someone as young as me. I was only 16, and people thought I was too inexperienced. I remember those days well. Every morning, I would wake up early, put on my old clothes, and walk from shop to shop, asking if they needed any help. I knocked on doors, spoke to shopkeepers, and even tried to help people with their farms. But each day, I would return home empty-handed. Sometimes, I felt discouraged, but I couldn't give up. My family was counting on me. Then, one day, everything changed. I was walking through town as usual, looking for work, when I saw a sign in the window of a bakery. It said, "Help wanted." My heart raced. I had walked by that bakery many times before, but I had never seen a job posting there. Without thinking twice, I went inside and asked to speak to the owner. The owner, a kind man named Mr. Baker, came out from the back. He looked at me, and I could tell he was sizing me up. "What can I do for you, young man?" he asked. "I saw the sign outside," I said nervously. "I'm looking for work. I'm willing to do anything." Mr. Baker looked at me for a moment and then asked, "Do you know anything about baking?" I shook my head. "No, sir. I don't, but I'm willing to learn. I'm a hard worker." He smiled at me. "That's what I like to hear. Come in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and we'll see how you do." I couldn't believe it. I had finally found a job. I ran home that day to tell my family the good news. They were so happy for me. The next morning, I woke up even before the sun. I put on my best clothes, even though they were still old and worn, and I headed to the bakery. When I arrived, Mr. Baker was already there, waiting for me. He showed me how to knead dough, how to bake bread, and how to prepare all the ingredients. At first, it was hard work. My arms were sore from kneading the dough, and I was constantly on my feet. But I didn't mind. I was finally earning money to help my family, and that was all that mattered to me. As the days went by, I learned more and more. Mr. Baker was a patient teacher. He taught me everything there was to know about baking, how to make bread, cakes, pastries, and cookies. I started to get better at my job, and after a few months, Mr. Baker began to trust me with more responsibilities. He even let me run the shop when he wasn't around. I will never forget the day when Mr. Baker asked me to open the shop by myself. It was a big moment for me. I had gone from being a poor boy with no job to running a bakery on my own, even if just for a few hours. The customers started to recognize me, and many of them liked how polite and hard-working I was. Some of them would even ask for me by name when they came into the shop. Over time, I saved up some money. It wasn't much, but it was more than I had ever had before. I gave most of it to my family so they could buy food and clothes, but I also started saving a little for myself. I had a dream that one day I would own my own bakery. It seemed impossible at the time, but I never stopped believing in it. Then, one day, something incredible happened. Mr. Baker called me into his office. I was nervous, thinking I might have done something wrong, but he smiled at me and said, "Tom, I'm getting old, and I'm thinking about retiring. I've been watching you work, and I believe you have what it takes to run this bakery. I'd like to sell it to you for a small price. What do you think?" I couldn't believe what I was hearing. My dream was about to come true. Of course, I didn't have enough money to buy the bakery right away, but Mr. Baker was kind enough to let me pay him little by little. I worked even harder after that, determined to make the bakery a success. Years went by, and the bakery grew. I hired more people from my village, giving them jobs just like Mr. Baker had given me. My family no longer had to worry about money, and we were finally able to live comfortably. I will always be grateful to Mr. Baker for believing in me and giving me a chance when no one else would. Looking back, I realize that the most important thing I learned wasn't how to bake bread or make cakes. It was the value of hard work, persistence, and kindness. No matter how tough life gets, if you keep going and never give up, you can achieve great things. So that's my story. From a poor boy with nothing to the owner of a successful bakery. If I can do it, so can you.
Subscribe for more videos. Your support helps me create more content. Thanks for watching.